pregnancy partners. Today I'm doing a video that's a little bit different from my other videos. It is the 10 names I love but will not be using. I'm only going to do boys' names because we all know that I'm having a boy, and it's just a little bit silly to do girls' names, I think. So let's jump right into it. Alrighty, my first name that I love but will not be using is the name Flynn. I absolutely love and adore this name so much, but Reese doesn't feel the exact same about it, and that's why I won't be using it. Next is Luke or Lucas, either one. I absolutely have loved the name Luke since I was a little girl. I used to name all my Sims characters Luke, and that is the truth, but we have a lot of friends called Luke in our group of friends, and we just couldn't call our son Luke, unfortunately, but I do love that name. Next is Eduardo, and I do love that name because of the Saucony Jolies. I just think he is the cutest little boy. The name Eduardo I've never heard anywhere else, and it's such an awesome name. Next is the name Oliver. I do love the name Oliver and Ollie. I think it's a really cute name, except I feel like it's a little bit overused in my circle of friends that I know. I know a couple of friends that have kids named Oliver. I have a friend that has a dog named Oliver and Ollie. So I just feel like it's a little bit too overused at the moment. I do love that name though. Next on my list is my favorite name ever, William. My dad's middle name is William. It is a classic name. I do love old classic names. Reese isn't too much of a fan of William for a first name, so we can't have that one, unfortunately, but I do super love it. Next on my list is Parker. I do love the name Parker, like Peter Parker, if you're any Spider-Man fanatics out there, but somebody I know just had a baby and just named their baby Parker, and I just wouldn't feel right naming my child Parker right after they named their child Parker, if that makes sense. Next is a name that I haven't really heard very much. The name is Arlo. And I just really like how it sounds. Like, I think it's a really cool name, but I'm not sure if it's sort of, I don't know, like I feel like I can't really imagine a real manly, tough businessman called Arlo for some reason. I just don't associate it with that. And I wanted a name that's kind of, can be a cute kid's name, but also a grown man's name. Next on the list is Harry. I would die if Reese let me call our son Harry. Harry, obviously because of Harry Potter. I'm a massive Harry Potter fanatic for those that know me. I absolutely love the name Harry, and I hope that if I have another son down the track that Harry can slip in there somehow, but Reese doesn't want to name our son just after Harry Potter because that's what he thinks that the only reason I like the name. But I do love the name anyway. Anyway, the next name on their list is Thomas. And I can't have Thomas because it was my ex-boyfriend's brother's name, and I would just feel really weird naming my son when I know that his name is Thomas. But I love Tom and Tommy and names like that, which means my next name on the list and my last name on the list is Benjamin. I love the name Benjamin, and you get little Benji and Ben. I love Benjamin, but one of our friends is called Ben, and Reese isn't a fan of Benjamin either, but I think it's the cutest name. Alrighty guys, thanks so much for watching my 10 names that I love but won't be using. Hope to catch you next week. Bye!